Louisa.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I still remain your one and only girl, Jenny. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome, and don't forget to always like, comment and subscribe. So I'm here with two beautiful people and they would introduce themselves to us, to you guys.
The gentle lady first.
No,
All right, ladies first. Ladies first.
I want the man to introduce himself.
Fine. Ladies always win. So my name is Henry Logan, film director, based in Jos right
Thank you. My name is Bambi Beauty. I'm a medical doctor and I just happen to find myself here by chance. Yes.
All right, so we want to know your opinion on this matter. That's why we call these two gentlemen to come here.
now. Gentlemen.
Gentle women,
I think
men and
because
women.
I think because we behave in a certain manner.
No, not that. So the question is, do you think a man should live in his father's house even after getting married? Should he bring his wife for them to stay in the family house, or you think the man should provide an apartment first before the marriage? So these two people are going to do justice to those questions.
Let the gentle lady go first.
Okay. Since you've decided to put me in the spot.
No, let me go first.
Okay. So what do you think?
No, let her.
Mr. Henry, what's your problem?
Hey!
I'm joking. I thought you would say go first. I'll say, oh, this time around you want me to go.
So what do you think?
So to the question, do we think a man should allow his lady, his soon to be wife,
His soon to be wife, yes.
to live in the family house? In my opinion, no. Yes.
So why do you say so?
I say so because before you get married, especially as a man, there are a lot of things that you have to put in place. Number one, your wife has to be comfortable. Not just your wife, yourself, you also have to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, there should be a source of income coming in. Thirdly, you're bringing children into the world. I mean, most of us, we get married with that notion or the idea that, okay,
You want to
we
bring children
into the world. So that's another thing that you have to keep in mind. When I talk about, I think I talked about finances, right?
Yes.
How
Finances.
much are you making? How much is your wife making? Because those things, they really play a vital role in determining how the family should be set up. So I'm about to get married, and then my man to be, my future husband, is telling me we have to stay in our parents' house. Why?
So what if he could not afford it at that particular time?
Yeah.
Even though his money, maybe he doesn't earn much.
I don't think he's ready to get married.
So he should just chill.
Yes, he should chill. Even if it's one room, let's stay in the one room, not in your father's house. Yes.
Okay.
So you're looking for a ready-made husband.
Yes.
Yes.
You will
That
say.
was-
So let me start first. Okay. So basically, the Bible says a man shall leave his father and mother
Mhm.
and stay with and get married to a wife, right? So first of all, let's go back to that statement. A man shall
Leave
leave
his father.
Did he say a boy? No, a man. Who is a man? As opposed to a boy.
Tell us.
So there's a man and there's a boy.
Mhm.
So a man, first of all, is somebody who is physically mature for marriage. You've passed puberty, you are strong enough to probably work hard and support the family. Secondly, a man is someone who is financially matured. You have the capacity to support a family. You're taking a lady from her father's house, she's going to have children, and you're going to be responsible for everything that concerns them: their feeding, their shelter, their clothing, their education, their mental health, everything. Now, thirdly, are you mentally stable enough to be married? Some people are sick and then they're carrying somebody else into their sickness. You're going to bear a lot of burden and load. Then, fourthly, A man
Okay.
is somebody who is psychologically balanced. If you're not ready in that mental space to allow somebody else to disrupt the smooth running of your days, then you're not ready for marriage. This is how I kept my thing. Who touched it? No, you're not ready psychologically. Because somebody will touch it.
Of course.
Your children will one day carry your phone and put inside water.
Hmm.
You have to be psychologically ready to say, okay, I'm not supposed to start backing like it. That's why so many men have become lions. They are not ready. Ready means you have prepared yourself inside that somebody is going to disrupt or spoil something in my life. I just want peace and quiet. I want to be in my room watching TV. Nobody should come and say they want to watch another channel.
Okay.
Nobody should come and say they want to spoil something. And then because somebody tripped and fell, the cable of my laptop, they just broke the mount. Now I have to go and start. You have to be ready for that.
Hmm.
If you are not ready for that, you will now become one lion in your house. People be scared of you. So those are the things that make up a man. And I said financially. Also, of course, people are talking about the second sentence. He should leave. A man.
So are you supporting, are you trying to support that?
No, I'm not supporting or
So what
against.
are
I'm
you
trying
saying?
to strike a balance
Okay,
first
okay, first, before you defend.
before I
Okay.
talk about it. So,
Okay.
secondly, he talked about a man shall leave his father, and I saw that a lot on Facebook yesterday. Everybody's talking about leaving his father and his mother. First of all, the Bible didn't say leave his father and his mother's house. Let's clarify that.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to leave my father and my mother?
That means to leave them now, to
So
detach from them.
So what do you mean detach in what sense?
Detach.
Which is what I still come back to say that leaving the house is one tiny aspect of it. You know why? Because there's a couple in Australia, Nigerians living in Australia, that he's always calling Mama in Enugu to ask Mama, we want to change our children's school from this school to this school. Which one do you think is best? You have not left.
Now you can imagine them
Mama is
staying
still
in the same
house.
house.
No, not even
It's
that.
going to
I'm
be
saying
bad
it's the
now,
same
right?
thing. Since you come back home, you notice that your husband has moved. He has decided to change the shape of the house. Why? Because Mama did video me and said, "What is that thing doing there? Shift it to this side." Ah, why is our table now on this side? Because don't worry, Mama just said. So you come back home and you notice that somebody is still influencing your house. Now the living is living influence. You have to leave them psychologically. You need to be mature enough to make up your mind and decide which direction your family is going per day. Determining what will happen in your house between you and your wife. Sit down, have a meeting. This is what we want to do every day. It is her decision. What we eat in our house, what time we put on our security light, what time we put it off in the morning, what we decide to do with our children, what we decide to support regarding their lives. It's a two people's decision. It's not three, four, five, six. So you are living their belief system. You are probably even living their culture. Because there's a way your father and your mother live. That's not how you should live. There's a way they celebrate Christmas. That's not how you should celebrate Christmas. You should decide with your wife. Because she's coming from her own way, from her own people.
And she has her
So
belief
she has her
system.
own way, you have your own belief. So you people are coming together to form a new system.
Union, yes.
You're forming a new style, not we must replicate what I saw my father and mother do. You are not living, you have not left. So the most difficult part that you should pray that he leaves is not the house, it's the influence, the cultures, the traditions of your parents, the belief system of your parents, maybe even their values. It might be different from what you believe in. Maybe their principles might be different from what you, maybe their likes and their dislikes. Maybe there are certain things that, and there are so many people today who are living with those things in their home and their wives are suffering. So that physical living is not everything. Some people are even living in the same compound with their parents, but they have nothing to do with them. You are living your life.
So
he has made it clear to his parents, this is my wife's house. What she decides in this house, nobody should challenge it. This is her own. You people made your own mistakes. Allow us to make our own mistakes. This is our time. This is my family. Please respect it. There are people like that. So you should pray that he understands it in his head, what it means to live first. Not to insist that they leave a particular house that, because his parents are close to the house. So I now say, if he's begged the lady, can we stay here for just there are certain
He
people
begged
that are
her for
worse.
Wait,
2 months.
There are
we're
certain
not
places.
gotten
Let me
to
tell you
that
something.
part.
There are
Yes.
so many homes that are worse than his parents' homes.
Mr.
That the
Henry
wife
and
has been
Jenny, we've
fighting.
not gotten to the part yet. I want to
Okay.
add something. When it comes to living, we don't
Mhm.
get to choose what to live because it encompasses everything. You've made very valid points, especially about living your parents' belief system, living their culture. Most probably, even some people go ahead, especially the ladies. There is the higher rate of even living the religion that you're used to, and
Maybe,
Exactly.
yes,
yes, and
changing
going
it to
Exactly.
after your
someone,
husband.
yes.
But I strongly and truly believe that when you are in an environment for a very long period of time, the environment shapes the way you think, the way you act, the things that you believe. I think it's easier. It's easier when the man and the woman are on their own. Yes, there are other external influences apart from the family members, from the friends, from colleagues, from I mean, even the environment that they stay in. But with your parents, in the same house, there is always um that
Influence.
influence that your parents have on you without you even knowing it subconsciously. And it starts gradually. It starts with them planting a seed inside of you. It starts with okay, waking up in the morning and mama
Sweeping your
is
own
like,
house and
this
stuff.
house is dirty. Is this how you used to act in your father's house? Maybe they were living peacefully when they were in a relationship. It wasn't always like that. She could always wake up at any time of the day to clean the house and do the house chores. But as long as you are there in that environment with the family member, and I am saying this not just for the man's family, but also for the woman's family. It goes both ways. I am 100% one of those people that would say nothing should make you, in fact, stay
Far
just
away.
stay far away. It was one
Maybe
of the
move to
reasons
another
why,
planet.
yes, you can move to another planet. Okay, I got married. My parents, his parents, are in Abuja. They're here in Jos. I have better opportunities there. But I knew that whether I like it or not, me, I'm a mommy's girl. I love my daddy. And any small thing, I would run back
That's
to the
another thing we are
house.
suffering.
Yeah.
No, my daddy is like this. You too, you must be like that. You need to leave your father and your mother.
That is
alone.
why she
the
left
man,
her
that
mother.
was
And
why
that's
I
why
You
she
know,
left.
left
even
her
you, the
mother.
woman, you have to
Yes,
leave
that's what
your
I'm saying.
father and
It
your
goes
mother too.
both ways.
Mhm.
Our parents would always have that
There be
very
a balance.
strong influence on us. And for the man, being the head of the house, you need to be able to stand. You need to be able to make decisions on your own. It's very easy when mama calls and tells you those things and you don't put them
Maybe it's
into
a mommy's
practice.
boy, of
But
course.
if they are around, she would make okay. Have you done this? I told you to do this. She might even come to the wife and say, I told your husband to do this. Why are you guys not doing
Sorry,
this?
let me ask you a question. In
Yes.
your wedding, did you people this was there a point where there was this time where you people sang sweet mother?
No, we never did.
Okay. Now, but you know,
But
everybody
most
does that.
weddings,
Yes.
most
You know
weddings,
why?
yes.
We always feel that need to respect our parents. And
Yes.
Nigeria or Africa generally is a parent continent.
Mm.
Parents are key. I keep telling people that when I'm getting married, please, my card will not read the families of and the family of
So what
are
would they
How will
inviting
you
you to
write?
the
Please tell
wedding
us.
of their children.
what would they read?
That is the card that my parents will use to invite their friends to my wedding.
Okay.
But the card that me I'm carrying
So
to
you're going to
invite
have two
friends
separate
will
cards.
say Henry Lodam and Christopher Jennifer are inviting you. Hello, wait. I'm
Guys.
just making an illustration. Are inviting you to their wedding, which is scheduled to take place as follows. So it is me. I'm a man. I'm not a boy. Nobody is arranging marriage for me.
I get
Nobody
the
is calling
point.
the shots. First of all, they are already calling the shots for your wedding.
Yeah.
That's true.
The people on the high table are their friends, not your friends.
friends.
You and your wife are guests in your own wedding.
I was telling my mother
You
that,
have no say.
that
It's what you see in room mama telling ushers what to do.
Yes, it happens.
So I'm saying that from
And it will
that
keep
point
happening.
on,
Yes.
you are already giving them the right to have says. First of all, the men, let's give ourselves small koboko, small, because we too we need to wake up.
Sorry, in case we're sweating, it's hot.
Yeah. So at the end of the day,
I'm
your
not sweating. No, be me the idea.
your husband to be
Yeah.
is waiting for his parents to pay for the hall for the reception. Your husband to be is waiting for his parents to call pastor to ask for a date.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband to be is waiting for his mother to decide what wedding gown you will wear.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband to be is waiting for his auntie in Lagos to send money for the cake. Your husband to be knows that it's his father that is going to pay for the car. So is he a man?
He's
He's
not
a
a
boy.
man. He's a
He's a
boy.
boy.
You see, the reason
He's
why
not.
some of these influences are upon the children in Africa is because the men in Africa are still boys.
Yeah, they are
That's
not ready to
Their
stand on their
parents
own.
are doing everything
Not.
for them. Even rent at some point, you have to call your parents. The landlord has been on my head. Okay, do you want your grandchildren to be thrown to the streets? You start blackmailing your parents because
That's
you are
true.
trying to shake them down for money. So
That's
the
true.
point I'm trying to make is that we need to get to a point where we raise men, not raise
It's
boys.
So they cannot make decisions on their own.
Thank
They
you.
don't know what
When
it
you
is.
don't raise children
Yeah.
to be old enough, to be mature enough, to
To
know what this
think.
life is about, to have an orientation of this planet, to
Mm.
know where their lives is going, that even simple decisions about food and drink they cannot make, then you have not raised men.
That's true.
You need to raise men that they can make decisions when you are not there, and when you see the decision they have made, it's it's my son.
So talking about the young lady that cancelled her wedding.
Yes, can we
because
give a
of-
preamble?
So let me
Yes.
speak about that because I was very, very, very angry yesterday. So I took my time to sleep so that I'll be sane when I speak about it today. So first of all, like I said, we have a lot of children in the adult African society.
Yeah.
What happened is extremely childish. Do you know what it means to find somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life
Mhm.
and to love the person and to believe in the person's direction? Because you people have to harmonize your belief system.
Of course.
You have to harmonize your values, principles, goals, make decisions, decide this is how we want. These are people that are supposed to be chief executive officer of a family. You're supposed to be MDs of a new family. You're supposed to manage a new family.
You are the head of the
But
family.
a decision about where to stay alone scattered the wedding. I didn't mature. They're
That's
children.
not. Yeah. I
They're
agree.
children. Except if there are things behind the scene
That we
we
don't
have
know
not heard
about.
of.
Yes.
We don't know. But I
Possibly.
feel based on what the cousin of the bride explained and what the brother to the groom explained, pure childish.
Please, can we explain to the viewers or to the audience like what we're really talking about so that they would at least get an insight because truly we don't even know the
Okay, so
So we want to know
okay.
if it was right of her to cancel the wedding.
No. It's terrible. It's extremely terrible. But then let me say something. Better a broken relationship or courtship
than marriage. Yeah, that's true.
or
That's
than a broken marriage. Now, I said it on my Facebook comments to that. I said, God has saved him. You know why? Because a woman who is not here, not there, who has not made up her mind about anything, can cancel a wedding 1 week before the wedding because she's not really sure of anything. And it just shows that she's double-minded about it. It just shows that she's distracted. It just shows that something did not settle within her about this guy. It's not even about the house. It's not about the wedding dress that they were talking about. It's not about the. I feel somehow, there's something that this lady saw that she felt she's not interested anymore. But I'm not happy that she allowed the guy to go this far.
yes.
Because in relationship, when I was in the university, I wrote something called effective courtship, and people start using it when the medical faculty or medical student, everybody was like, okay, wow, this is written by in the main campus. People were talking to me about it. So when people have relationship issues, they start calling me, and people start calling me relationship doctor. But what I said is that I think we should go for cranial dating rather than cardiac dating. What do I mean by that? You cannot be dating somebody with your heart. Every day is all lovey dovey. I just want you to tell me I love you. I just want you to take me to places, take me to the cinema, buy me ice cream at Grand Square. I mean, take me for boat rides in the Jabi Boat Club. I want you to just spend money on me and then make love to me, kiss me, hold me. I want to sleep. Nonsense. As much as connection is important, please use your head. Switch your brain more. Just tune down your heart a little less and study. The relationship is a period of getting to know this person. Socrates says, know thyself. If you don't even know yourself, how are you trying to know somebody else? How would you know what can fit you? Find out who you are first. Understand yourself. When you know yourself, then you now begin to realize what kind of person you can be with. So stop experimenting with
Someone was
different
saying,
people.
okay, I saw another comment that said that the lady didn't love the guy. That was why, like, she was not
You guys,
deeply
we're
in
not
love.
talking about what I actually want us
Okay,
to talk
okay,
about.
okay.
People actually, there are people just like me who did
Mm.
not get to see
The
the
messages.
message. What truly happened? Okay, we're just hearing a lady called off the wedding. Was it 1 week?
1 week, it was supposed to be last
It
week.
might be
Fourth.
before, it might be within the they said prior to the D-Day.
Okay,
It
prior
can
to
be a
the
day
it
before
could
the
be a
D-Day.
day or
Yes.
yes.
She called off the wedding. Why?
Because based on what we heard was that because he said she should live in his he said, sorry, that she should live in his family house for 2 months because he cannot afford to rent an apartment for her, and she said she wanted an apartment in town, but he said he could not afford it. And then another story said that to the other one that he gave part of the money for the wedding gown, which she was not happy about. Then later he balanced her, and then all of a sudden she cancelled the wedding again. After going through all this, she had
Okay.
to cancel the wedding. So that's his major. That's our major.
So the thing we know
yeah.
about is about the wedding gown, and then
the money,
him not being able to afford a house in town,
Yes.
not where he's staying.
Yes.
I think at the
No, no,
end,
no, no. I don't think you're getting it correctly. Based on the submission by his brother,
yes,
they agreed. Can you stay in my parents' house 2 months after the wedding? After 2 months, I'm going to be stable. I'm going to get us a place to stay. And he even said, you choose wherever you want, we go there.
Okay.
And she said she wants to move to Jos. Then he now said, wait first. My business is here in Vaughan. I hope you know Vaughan is not a typical village.
Yeah, VOM has a
It
hospital.
has the National Veterinary
yeah,
Research Institute.
and
It has the
hospitals.
integrated diaries there. It has
Mhm.
a Christian hospital that is very big. It has a school of nursing.
Yes, it
It
does.
has a lot of things. So it's not exactly like a serious, it has ASTC. So now the guy said, my business is this is where I'm making money. You too, you are staying here.
Mhm.
Now, what are we going to go and rent a house in just for?
Mm.
But anyway, if that is what you want, no problem. Just 2 months in
And
my
after
father's
2
house
months.
where me I stay, then they move out. She agreed. That's the bottom line. She agreed.
To stay
So
at
So
the
1
family
week
house.
before the wedding, in
Mhm.
between those 7 days, her mind changed. It was a phone call that he called her. What is this I'm hearing? She said, no, she has changed her mind.
She does
You
not
see,
want
that's
the
where
wedding
me I have a
again.
problem with children.
Mhm.
You have changed your mind. I'm not even staying for that 2 months. It's either you move out before
So
the
she
wedding or
shouldn't
there's
have.
no wedding.
If she knew she was not going to agree in the first place, she should have told him
From that
before.
first
And that
discussion.
means in this case, because you guys, Jenny gave a very wrong, let's say, a very wrong information. You get, but let's not go there. Let's stick to
I'm
this
going
thing.
to cut this part.
No, we're not going to cut it out. We should add it. Yes, we should add it because that means he doesn't have a financial problem if he can
No.
afford a house.
See,
in
he
Vaughan.
was even explaining to her that "Babe, we don't have money now for rent right now. I can't move out before the wedding.
No,
He
but
said,
what
he
is
said, he said, your family is already even telling me that I should prepare 500K to even take you out of the house on Thursday when we come with dancers. So already there are spendings that I didn't even budget for.
But he
that
has
are
a
coming
house
up.
in Vaughan, right?
Yes.
No, in
No,
this
does he have a house? Does he really have a house that
No,
he
not
say that?
his own.
He doesn't
No,
have
not
a
a
house
house,
of
a
his own.
rented
though.
place. Like
No, he doesn't, because I think his family stays in Vom now.
No, it's his family
Family house that is
there.
in
in Vaughan that he
Yes.
wants the wife to
Yes.
stay.
Which is where she used to go and see him now. It's not like it's a
No,
strange
this is
place.
like if I was the one in
Mhm.
this situation, I wouldn't want to stay in the family house.
But then
Yes.
are you not going to be understanding matured minds? This is a lifelong commitment. This is somebody you believe in.
This is somebody
Yeah.
that you love.
You know his account. It's not like she didn't know his account. So she expect him to go and rob a bank and rent a house for her by force.
We are not saying
That's what I'm saying.
we are
What do
not
you
saying
expect
he
him
should
to do?
We are not saying he should rob a bank.
So
but
what
in
should
this-
he do?
What should he do? Come on. Even if it's one room, if you remember, that was what I said
That's what I
earlier.
said.
We can stay in that house together. but outside of the family house,
So
we
the
are
point is,
starting our
he's
lives.
promising her that. And guess what? They probably are not even staying in that house the first one day because of their honeymoon. So it's not like you are starting.
Do we know if they are going for honeymoon? The honeymoon might be in the
Maybe
family
she's-
So
house.
they must tell us that they have honeymoon plans. They can't tell us.
It's not everybody that
Everybody
has
has honeymoon.
a honeymoon.
Well,
In this
well,
case, like
well,
money is an issue in this
People should have.
relationship.
So I'm saying that they have.
It's an issue.
Wait,
so there's no honeymoon.
they have plans. My point is, the reason why I supported him
Mm.
is because not everybody has it all together.
I know,
Not all
yeah.
fingers are the same.
Then
Some
you're not
people
ready
are
for
still
marriage,
struggling.
Gaskiya.
No, wait. But some people have promise. You can see that these people
Maybe
are mature.
promising person.
And
maybe
and,
he has
and of
future
course
or
he
something.
has an income. He's ready.
Mm.
He has
How
an
about
income.
we wait when the promise comes to fruition?
So now guess what the lady is now saying? All the money you have spent regarding this wedding, let's squash it. It's a waste. Let's wait till you have money for rent.
For accommodation.
And then you will now start fresh spending
both
in the
of
future.
both of
And
them
then
are not
you
serious.
now
They are
still
not
want
serious.
They are not
wait,
serious
so you still want to now go around all these parents and still give them card to come and
They are
that
not
you have
serious
invited the
people.
They are
governor.
not
So the
serious.
governor will now hear that you whose wedding is not holy. Then next time you come with invitation, he will take you
You
serious.
know
They are
Nobody
not
takes it
serious
serious.
people in
They're
the
not
sense that the man should
The
have
same way
actually
they
Don't
say-
be serious, they are not mature.
it's still the same. They are unserious because the
That's why I
man
said
should know.
children.
The man should know. I mean, you're getting married to a woman. You should have a house. You should. Nobody is saying you have to live a very lavish lifestyle or the house should be, something you can't afford. But at least, come on, this is just basic.
So
It is.
let me
And
give you-
she
so let
knew
me give
from
you
the
a
very
scenario.
beginning, and she
Let me
allowed
give you
it
a
to
scenario.
continue.
Maybe his parents' house is lush. Hush.
Oh, please forget
Beautiful,
it.
nice. Then you want him to go and start living in one ghetto.
He needs
In
to
one
build
room
his house.
with,
That's what
with,
you're
with
saying.
one noisy, like with the bride of his life.
It doesn't
You're not
matter.
serious.
It doesn't matter. You're the serious one.
You're not
It
serious.
doesn't
So allow
matter.
him comfort. So
It
let's
doesn't
ask,
matter.
what if he's done that son? What if he's done
It
with
doesn't.
his son?
If
Will
it's
she move
wait,
with his
yeah.
Will she leave?
If
Will
you
she
want
leave
that
for 2 months?
or that
Will she
position,
leave
you'll be
you?
able to afford the
Wait,
house.
wait first. Wait
But
first.
it's
I
not.
hope you know that some of these men's children are still living in their mansion
They
with their
are.
wives. So that's
And
what I'm saying.
then we go back
It's
to
not about-
what you said from the beginning.
See,
They are children. No matured man wants to
it's-
remain in
it's
his father's
sometimes
house.
bad these things when you haven't you been watching Z-World.
That's
see that
Z-World. That's
don't you
not
see-
real
don't
life.
you
Don't
see
really
that-
fake things.
it's real. Oh. See these rich people's homes, I'm getting there someday. These rich people's homes are mansions. That's why even Jesus said, I'm going back to my father's house. Not you are going to go into your own house now. There are so many mansions.
That's
Wait,
Jesus. Come
that's
on.
our
And
example.
God's house will be
Eh,
better.
Wait, that's our example. He said, in my father's house are many mansions. If it were not
Why are
so,
we even using
I will have
Mr.
told you.
Henry,
Wait,
you're a very unserious person. Why are we using
Wait,
Jesus
why is
as
Jesus?
example?
Wait, why is
This
Jesus
is
going
something
back to his
physical.
father's house? That's our Lord and Savior. Why is he going
This
back
is
to
something
his father's
physical,
house?
Mr. Henry.
His own father.
No, come on, let's be very
So Jesus
serious.
is not physical. So he's
spiritual now.
not real
These
for
are
you.
very two
Hey,
conflicting,
serious.
two very conflicting.
You people are making that father's house
ideas.
seem like one big sin. It's not.
It is.
It's not a
sin.
must.
Yeah, it's a sin.
Sometimes your
It's a
father's
sin.
house is the most comfortable. Even the wife will say, guy,
That means me and my
let's go
husband
back to
would have
the
moved to my father's
Wait,
house. Or moved
let's
to
go
his
back to the
husband.
mansion. I
His
prefer the
father's house.
mansion. The comfort in the mansion alone. Please, let's go back to the mansion.
No.
I want all the goodies there.
It's only you.
Mhm.
You
Come,
know, for the
sometimes-
sake of this video, I know that's why you're trying to play devil's advocate.
No, it's the
Why
truth.
are the
I'm saying
video?
sometimes
Because you,
you know-
Mr. Henry, would you want to stay with Jenny in your father's house?
I said I left my father's house 2 decades ago, but I'm saying this.
The answer is no.
Get the point, If my father were Dangote, I can swear to you today that me and Jenny will stay in that
Do
mansion.
you know how your father's house?
We will stay in
Wait,
that mansion.
wait, Mr. Henry,
Whatever.
if your
She
father is
did.
Dangote-
Wait, okay, let me ask her. Let's ask her.
Okay.
Let's say we're married and my
Mhm.
father is Dangote.
Mhm.
And then I tell you, let's go to one gate to the mother and stay in one room where the smell of butter behind our house. Like, because we need
You
to
know
move
you're
out of
not
my
being
father's.
realistic.
Oh, wait,
You will not make that
that's what you are saying you
statement.
should do now. You say that's the money
You
he has.
will not
One
make
room.
that statement.
Would you agree?
You
Let's
wouldn't.
allow her.
You wouldn't.
Why are you leading?
No, I
the
get.
client?
No, I get.
Would
I
you
will
leave?
not leave if it is Dangote. But if it is not Dangote,
Jenny,
you might know that.
Jenny,
Or
Jenny,
you
listen,
put- at the
if
end
it's
of the day-
Dangote, wait, you guys just listen to me. If it's Dangote, it's very possible you guys are in the same house and you never get to cross paths for like a month
because of the house.
because of how big the house is.
How do you know how big the boy's house is?
Oh please, the boy's house is not big.
Are you there?
It's not big. It's not big. Because there is wedding, not issue already.
It doesn't matter. Maybe he has his little squabble with his father, and the father said, "I'm not something like that."
You're
The
wishing
father said,
for
"I'm not
him.
putting one kobo for you." Be a man like me. That's what I'll do for my son. I will not put one kobo of my naira in my son's wedding. If he's not ready, he's not ready. That's me. When I have his child, right? Because I will have trained you enough to make your money before you're ready.
So in this case, we also
So
believe in
that's why I
so-
said not
so-
all fingers are the
So
same.
this is it. So let us wrap this. Let's wrap this season. So you tell us in summary now.
Yes.
In summary,
Yes.
what will you do if you were the guy? Do you think
I
the
will
guy
never go back to her again.
Mhm.
I'll squash. I've been in love before, and I know how difficult it is to detach from somebody you love. It's very, very
and you stand by the
I will-
decision
I
that
will
you
take
say
time
that she should
and-
stay in the family house, right?
No.
That's
No, leave Mr. Henry. Let you talk. He doesn't stand by that decision,
I
but
will find a woman who is mature and understanding like you. You know, you're very brilliant.
are we saying this?
You're strong.
Am I still part of this
Your mind is
conversation?
made. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So I'll find somebody who knows what she's doing with her life.
okay.
And get married. Like two mature adults who know what they are doing in life. Not, I don't get it. Because of where to stay in 2 months, you gave up on the love of your life. No.
That means there was no love, Abby. Based on you,
No,
there
no,
was
no.
love. Okay. So tell us in conclusion, what do you think it is still right? Was the girl right?
She was right. She was right. He was right. He's right in the sense that he doesn't want to be with her again, Abi, because love is a choice. She was right because she changed her mind. She didn't
So
want
she can't
to
be
stay
understanding.
family
What is
house.
love? Love is long suffering.
Remember, you said love is not
Love is
enough.
kind.
Love is not enough.
We're doing
It's not
in
enough.
conclusion. We're
It's not
doing in
enough.
conclusion.
It is not
Calm
enough.
down, we're
Don't
doing
forget.
it.
Don't counter
So
yourself.
love is not important.
Don't counter yourself because everything you said will play this thing back.
Love is
beginning.
So marriage should have nothing to do with love.
We didn't say it shouldn't.
Hey,
It is not enough.
why am I in this podcast? Hey.
Alright,
Sweating.
guys, calm down. Thank you guys for watching. Tell us what you think in the comment box below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.
Oh, before
Love
we
from
forget,
me to
sorry,
you.
Jenny. Before we forget,
Okay.
those who have the real gist, write
Please
it
write
in
it on the
comment
comment
section.
box.
Let's
We'll be
know.
there to comment and to also
Just in case we want to change
Repost.
our minds.
Those children.
What?
Those children.
bye. Peace.